Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are live here. Week 10 action. We have the Texas Southern Tigers going against Alcorn State Braves. This matchup is taking place in Houston, Texas. We are here to get this week finished, get this season finished so we can head into what we call the playoffs here in this HBCU world. The road to the Celebration Bowl. But first, next week is going to be championship week, and that is why this game is so important, because these two teams are fighting to represent the SWAC West. That's right, they're looking to get the crown so they can go into the championship against FAMU next week. And we have a return from Blackland. Now these teams have put up an amazing fight all year. I mean, Texas Southern, who would have thought that they would be one of the top teams at the end of this on the west side of the SWAC. Here they are. Hayes is going to come in the shotgun formation with McDonald to the right, center receiver into motion. We have a flag already. Zahner is too eager to get into that backfield. He gets hit with a approachment. Now we're going to have a 1st and 5. And this world has seen a lot of crazy fights. I mean, who would have thought FAMU would be the crown of all SES right now? And who would think NCCU would be undefeated in the MEAC? I mean, things have gone crazy this year. And you gotta love that action. Leon Hayes runs the ball for 13 yards on that play, getting a new set of downs. We have a 1st and 10, and Leon Hayes, the QB, who's known to be mobile and also have an arm on him. So this is running back into motion. Drop it back to further display that arm I was talking about. McDonald gets the ball, and that's a 19-yard reception for him. We have a new set of downs again. The chain gang already getting a little miniature workout. 1st and 10 at the 36 in TSU's territory. Receiver in motion, hands the ball to McDonald. McDonald is able to get through his blockers, trying to get around this one. Falls forward. He gets 11 yards on that one. We have a new set a down. We have a 1st down to a 1st down to a 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line. Leon Hayes hands the ball to Robinson. Robinson can't get past the lineman. He gets brought down. 1-yard loss. Kuzma, the hard-hitting defensive lineman there, that edge rusher, man. Incredible hit for him to fall on top of him. Sending the fullback into motion. We have Leon Hayes pitching out to McDonald. McDonald can't escape the defense. He gets brought down. He still gets 4 yards as he's rolling and rolling. Julius McDonald will be sitting out, taking a break, getting some air. That's going to bring Sean Robinson in for this 37 at the 22-yard line now. There was a penalty there, so that gives them 5 yards. Now we have a 3rd and 2 instead of a 37, and McDonald's back on the field. Sending the running back into motion is going to be a passing play. Leon Hayes throws a quick throw, and this pass goes into the ground, right into the grass. 4th and 2 at the 17-yard line, and the kicker is going to come out and see if he can start the day off 1-1. Hicks misses left. And the TSU Tigers offense will come out onto the field with starting position at the 17-yard line. Not ideal, but this is really Simon Beeman and Kilgore's offense, and they have to run this ball down this field to the end zone to get on the board early. Beeman, look at downfield, throws one, launches it to the receiver, goes outside, and it is caught for a 28-yard reception. Cummings catches that ball, gets a toe down. Beautiful catch, beautiful effort, beautiful work there by that receiver. Now we have Willie Beeman under center, reading the defense. I'm thinking he's going to hand this ball off to Kilgore. He does. Kilgore can't beat that defensive back there. It is 2nd and 8, 2-yard gain on that one. And now we have Beeman in a shotgun. Look at downfield. He's going to take advantage of the one-on-one on the outside, and it falls to the ground. The receiver not able to come up with that one. That one you wish your 3rd-string receiver could catch, but he does not. Would have been better off going with Falk on that one, in my opinion. Sends his tight end into the tight end position on the right side. Kilgore gets the ball to the outside. He cannot get past the defensive back. He's brought down 4th and 6, and the punting unit is on the field for these Tigers. Keep punting the ball, hoping to pin the Braves back, and they do not. Ball's coming out to the 20-yard line, so not the best starting field position, but it's not bad either. I mean, from here, they have more than enough weapons to get into the end zone. So let's see what these Braves do. Hayes looking downfield, looking over the middle. He finds Blackland, and Blackland gets speared to the ground. 1st and 10, 13-yard reception for Blackland there. And Hayes coming under the center, handing the ball out to McDonald. McDonald falls forward. I mean, lowers his shoulder. He falls forward, gets 7 yards, and now 2nd and 3. Well, at the 40-yard line, you have to wonder I mean, you have to wonder what's going to happen here on this drive. It's in the man to motion. We have trips to the left, doubles on the right. Hayes reading this defense, seeing who he's going to target. Looking downfield, he's delivering a pass to Sparks and it's caught. 45-yard reception there. Ball at the 15-yard line, and these Braves are brave. Hayes trying this defense left and right. I mean, you got to be kidding me. These defensive backs need help out here. And McDonald gets the handoff, gets 6 yards on that one. It's now 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line. And Hayes and company is doing more than moving here. I mean, they are really threatening to get into this end zone right here, right now in this drive. He hits about the lot. Lot gets around the blocker, but that's all he can do. Brought down for a 4-yard pickup. Gets the first down. Ball is spotted at the 5. And I would think you would hand this ball to McDonald and let him run this ball in. As the receivers put into motion, Hayes reading the defense. Oh, he's going to throw this one. Throwing it to going out of bounds. Bubba Travis on the reception. He cannot stay in bounds and try to get those last 2 yards for the touchdown. He is tripping and slipping out of bounds. 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line. The rain is pouring down, and the receiver is in motion. Hayes gets to McDonald. McDonald walks right on in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Braves. After this PAT, we're going to be looking at a 7-0. Oh, it's raining. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. It is raining. The weather is going to affect some of these players and these plays out here, but it's still 7-0. And now we have the TSU return team hoping to get the offense a good starting position. And this ball is not kicked very far. Kilgore gets to about the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 here on the 26. You got to hope that Beeman and company can make something happen here. Not being able to capitalize on that last possession. They have to. I mean, it's imperative for them to get down this field. Ryan is going to brutalize Kilgore. I mean, you thought Kilgore was, had some speed on him, but you got to remember Ryan is one of those guys who really has speed on him. So it's just not the same. 2nd and 6 at the 31. And we have Beeman looking downfield. Throws it into the teeth of the defense, and Ryan comes down with it. Who just made a tackle on the last play. He now gets an interception. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line for the Braves. The Braves looking to enter TSU's territory and get into the end zone again, making it 14-0 as McDonald gets the handoff. And that's it. They have crossed the 50, and they are at the 47. 2nd and 6 for the Braves. Leon Hayes under the center, reading the defense, sending the man into motion. And the ball, play action pass. Gives the ball to Doherty. 3rd and 2. You gotta forgive me. I can't pronounce all these names, man, but I be trying. You know what I'm saying? I really be struggling. But I be trying nonetheless. As McDonald gets his hand out to the outside and gets tackled. 6-yard gain for him. And that is a 1st and 10. A new set of downs. And these Braves are slowly but surely moving this ball. As Hayes drops back looking downfield. He's going to throw to a man coming to the flats, and McDonald gets brutalized. 9-yard pickup, 2nd and 1. Ball at the 27-yard line. He needs to be careful with those passes. Those passes often leads to concussions and dislocated shoulders. 2nd and 1. We have Travis in motion at the 27-yard line. Hayes is going to look downfield. He finds his receiver going to the out of bounds. It's going to be Bruce on that one, and Bruce gets his reception, throwing the first down signal because he got enough yards for that first down. 1st and 10 here at the 18-yard line. Who's going to be the touchdown receiver? We have the ball going to Bubba Travis, and Bubba Travis is brought down almost immediately. He gets 6 yards on the reception, however, and it's a 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line. And again, we want to know who's going to be the receiver to get this ball into the end zone. Or will it be McDonald as he gets the handoff, and he does not break that tackle, so that's only 8 yards on that play. First to goal at the 4-yard line. Leon, end of the first quarter, 7-0. You're gonna start this 2nd quarter. The TSU Tigers are pinned deep, trying to make a stop here. McDonald gets a pitch to the outside, and he just walks in untouched. And that is a touchdown, Braves. 2nd touchdown of the game comes in the 2nd quarter. I should say the top of the 2nd quarter, the very top. Only 3 seconds have expired. This is going to be 14-0. No, it's not. The kicker misses the PAT. 13-0. You're going to have to hope that does not come back to bite them in the ass later on in the game as Hicks gets his ball up in the air. And Kilgore's on the return, trying to do a good return. He breaks a tackle, gets past the 30, brought down the 32-yard line. Kilgore does an okay return on that one. And we have trips to the right, tight end to the left, Beaming on the center, hands the ball to Kilgore. Kilgore breaks the first tackler, just pick up 10 more yards on that one, and there's a new set of downs at the 42-yard line. Tyrone Kilgore showing why he is a monster. What should have been a negative gain ends up being a whole new set of downs. Beaming avoids a sack right there. Throws the receiver going out of bounds, and Haley comes up with it. 9-yard reception on that one. 2nd and 1. Willie Steeman Beaming doing what he's known to do. Get out of those trouble situations and deliver a strike for 9 yards. Man into motion. Beaming. Play action. Looking downfield. Off his back foot. He throws it in. Almost intercepted. Ryan was able to cover that ground fast. That man is too fast to try him. If he's near the ball, he's going to get there. No matter if he's on that receiver or 3 receivers down. It's crazy. As Beeman takes his ball by himself, he's trying to get it, and he gets the first down and a little bit more. That is a new set of downs, and Willie Beeman got it with his legs there. 6 yards for him on the day. Beeman in the gun. Trips to the left. No. 4 receivers to the left. Falcons in motion. Was the motion guy right there, and he gets overthrown there, man. Beeman has to do better with locating that ball. He needs to know that his 4th string receiver is slower than his 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He has to do better when delivering those passes. Man into motion. He pitches the ball out to Kilgore. Kilgore breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, but cannot get more yards. He only picks up 3. We have 3rd and 7 here at the 40, and they need help with blocking because they are not able to hold them here. As Beeman delivers a strike to Haley again for 19 yards on this one. 1st and 10, ball at the 21-yard line. And you have to wonder what will happen on this drive. I mean, they need a touchdown here, but they have to stay mistake-free as Kilgore gets the ball, runs right into the teeth of the defense to get brought down. 2nd and 7. Beeman is in the gun. Running back is in motion. Fullback to his right. Pitch the ball to his fullback. Hunt is going to pick up 6 yards on this play, making it a 3rd and 1 at the 12-yard line. And you have to love when you see the fullback getting some love. Beeman in the pistol. Trips to his right. Hands the ball to House. House breaks a tackle, and that gets him the first down. So we have a 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. 9 more yards, and they can put 6 up on the board. Let's see if these Tigers can do this right now. Beeman sending the man into motion. Hand the ball out to Kilgore. Kilgore can't get away from Vessing there. And that's 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line. Vessing with a hard hit knocks the wind out of Kilgore. So now House is in, but he's also in motion, so he will not be getting the ball. Beeman looking, delivers to House. House cannot catch it. Another almost INT for Ryan on that play. He has to be careful when throwing in the vicinity of Ryan. He knows that man will come down with that ball. Beeman sending Kilgore into motion, but Marsh is wide open into the end zone. That is a touchdown. TSU Tigers. Texas Southern gets on the board, and after this kick, PAT, it will be 7-13. Now remember earlier I said they gotta hope it doesn't come and bite them in the ass. If TSU gets a stop right here, gets back into the end zone, and gets the PAT, it will be 14-13 when it should have been 14-14, and that makes a huge difference. How huge of a difference? If the game was to end right there, it would be 14-13 and TSU wins. That much of a difference, baby. It's about to win. Hayes under center, sending a man into motion. Hand the ball to McDonald. McDonald was brought down. No gain on that play. Kuzma, the defensive end, is able to bring him down. Good stop right there for that man. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line. McDonald pitched the ball outside, and he's brought down by that defensive back. 3rd and 4, 31-yard line. They need 4 yards now. Early in the game, this will be easy. Let's see what happens here. Robinson gets the ball, and he stops short. It's only picking up 2 yards, 42 at the 34-yard line. They are sending their punting team onto the field. Ladies and gentlemen, am I going to get credited for telling the future? Are they going to start calling me PTG from The Simpsons? Because I'm telling the future. If Texas Southern goes down the field right now and puts up 7 points on the board, as Beeman gets brought down brutally, sacked by Elliott. Elliott fights through that line and brings him down and tells me shut up and not to get too excited. This is still a defense. Sending the minutes in motion. Hand the ball to Kilgore. Kilgore can't get past the defensive backs there, and he would be stopped behind the line. But the offsides is going against the defense, so it's 2nd and 11. They got to redo the down. Beeman is in pistol with trips to the left, send the man into motion. Now we have 2 on the left, 1 on the right with a tight end. Henry pitching his ball to Kilgore. Kilgore is going to cut it up, trying to get around his blocker. Breaks a tackle, but gets brought down right after 3rd and 7 now. Ball at the 23-yard line. That right there could have been the first down run if he could have just got around his blockers there. Send the man into motion. Beeman has to do this with his arm. I mean, he has to. Dropping back. Avoiding a sack. Throws it, and it's almost intercepted. He picked the wrong receiver. And you have to wonder, why wasn't there a route going over the middle when the linebackers are blitzing? Everybody knew the linebackers was going to blitz on that 3rd and 7. With Kilgore in the back, with House, the bruiser in the back, knowing that he can break free if it's only one man going after him, of course the linebackers are going to blitz. Send a route over the middle and give Beeman an easy first down. What is up with the play calling on that one? 1st and 10, McDonald gets a pitch to outside, gets through his blockers, and gets brought down 18 yards on that play. We have a new set of downs, and Braves are looking to extend their lead. And with running like that, that is exactly what's going to happen on this drive. McDonald again get pitched to outside, breaks a tackle, but still can't go nowhere. Holden will bring him down for that one, and it's a 2nd and 10 at the 45. Hayes is on the center. He's reading his defense, sending the man into motion. He's trying to figure out what he's going to do here. Looking downfield, making some reads, and he throws over the middle. It's caught by Blackland, and Blackland is brutalized. He needs to go to concussion protocol on that. Was a little hit-to-hit contact there, but not enough for the targeting call, as Sean Robinson gets exploded behind the line for a loss, and that would be Zahner who's credited for that one. And this punt is going to be at the 43-yard line. Locke gets it up in the air, and it is going to roll right out of bounds. 1st and 10 at the 6-yard line. These Tigers are in a tough starting field position. Let's see if they can get their way out of it. And Kilgore makes an awesome run there for 8 yards. 2nd and 2 at the 14. And they're slowly getting out of this terrible field position start that they're at. Hopefully they can keep going and won't get stopped short as Kilgore breaks a tackle, but Vesson brings him down from behind. 5 yards on that one. We have a 1st and 10 at the 19, and this offense is somewhat moving. We have Beeman in a gun. House in motion. Now he's by himself, empty, looking downfield. Beeman throws the ball on the out route, and Haley catches it with 3 defenders staring him in his eyes. 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line. Beeman in a gun. House to his right. Haley has been Mr. Reliable so far in this game, making all the tough grabs. That's going to be Falk moving to the right side of the field as Beeman drops back. Looks to throw another strike, and this time Marsh cannot come up with it. That was the target received on that play. 3rd and 2, and Marsh should have caught that. That would have been an easy first down, potentially a touchdown if he broke that tackle. 1-on-1 on the outside. This time it's going to be picked off by Easy Peasy Jr., and you knew we was going to call his name at least one time for INT today. Him and his father are known for doing just that, making those INTs when it mattered. Most. Falk was the intended target on that play. He did not come back further enough to get that reception. Hayes looking downfield, 1-on-1 on the outside, and this time Sparks cannot come up with it against Holden. 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line. No, there was no holding. Holden is the defensive back guarding on that play. Hayes looking downfield, this time in front of the safety. Sparks is able to catch it. The safety cannot play his zone well enough to cover that ball, and we have a 1st and goal at the 4-yard line for these Braves with 45 seconds left in this quarter. What is going to happen? Hayes throws the ball, and it's Bruce who's going to get it. Touchdown Braves, and they are up on the board 19-7. And here we have the kicker to come out to not miss this time. Hopefully he does not. This one's down the middle, 22-7. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is all but over, and I shouldn't say that because who knows, maybe TSU can rally, maybe they can come back, put more points on the board, stay in this game in the second half, or maybe Corn just continues to beat on the D because this D cannot do anything with this O, and that is just the truth. Pause on that. Beeman empty, trips to the left, 2 to the right, throws it, strike, into Easy Peasy's hands again. Yes, 2 interceptions for Peasy, back-to-back drives right there, and he is always making a case for him to compete at the next level, doing it as best as he can just like his father. Hayes delivers a strike. This one is caught by Blackland. Holden tries to swat it down, but just couldn't get to it. 33-yard reception for Blackland right there. And we have a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. 25 seconds left to go. They are looking to hit the gas. Hayes delivers another strike, and this one almost intercepted, but Bubba Travis is able to catch the ball and get the touchdown. And that right there is another 6 points they put up. With this PAT, it should be another 7 points, and the score is going to be 27-7. Down 20 TSU in the first half of this one. 2 touchdowns back-to-back off of 2 INTs from PZ Jr. If you don't remember PZ Jr., his father is what had the record for INTs in the Axis Football League. One of the most dominant DBs to ever play for the Greenwood Seminoles. His son is now in college doing exactly what they are known to do, which is make those INTs and make those plays. As this ball gets thrown to him again, that would have been 3 back-to-back right there. Beeman has to do a better job when he's deciding who to throw the ball to. You have Ryan, you have Easy Peasy Jr. Those are the 2 defensive backs on this defense that you do not want to try. And as I'm saying that, PZ gets his 3rd INT of the game. As I'm talking, as I say it, he's getting the 3rd INT for the game. And here we have the Braves trying to put another touchdown on the board to make this game out of hand going into the second half. Can the defense make a stand here? Oh my goodness, Sparks dropped a wide open pass. He had a step on his receiver, turns around and just completely drops the pass. As I'm talking, that should have been another touchdown. Here we have Hayes sending the receiver into motion. He's in the gun, looking downfield, throws a quick strike, and this one is picked off, and Scott is showing some type of pride. Finally not getting beat by this Alcorn State Braves wide receiving core. 1st and 10 for Willie Beeman, and you have to expect he's just going to throw this ball deep as he can. He does not. Instead, it gets swatted down instead of INT. We are back here in the second half, man, and the way that last half ended was crazy. It was crazy. This game is out of hand, and it's up to these Tigers to bring it within respectable numbers, because 27-7 starting in the 3rd quarter after throwing 3 INTs back-to-back is wild. Beeman still being in the game is also wild, but that just shows you the lack of depth at QB that this team has. Kilgore is going to get brought down for a 4-yard game right there. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line. We have the Tigers coming up. Beeman under center with 3 to the left, handing the ball to Kilgore. Kilgore's able to pick up 6 from that one, and he is getting a new set of downs for these Tigers. Ball at the 33-yard line, and we have Beeman in a shotgun with House to his right, sending the man into motion. Beeman is going to hand the ball out to House. House trying to get past that line. He gets 1 yard. 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line. So instead of a loss there, he's able to get across that line and get 1 yard before being brought down brutally by the defense of the Braves. Receiver in motion here, and we have Beeman pitching the ball to Kilgore. Kilgore has to get to the outside. He cannot get away from Vesson. Vesson is showing incredible closing speed. 3rd and 5 at the 38-yard line, and they have to make something happen here. Play action to Hunt, and this ball is getting thrown to House, and House with the twirling catch cannot bring that ball in. Now the Tigers punting units on the field. Duke gets this one up, and we will roll into the end zone, and that ball will be brought out to the 20-yard line for these Braves to start their next possession. Hayes under center. Play action pass, looking downfield. No, throws to the flats. That's Bruce. 3-yard reception. I mean, Bruce was wide open. You can't argue with that decision right there. I mean, he was incredibly open. 2nd and 7, ball at the 23-yard line. Sending Blackland into motion. Hayes looking downfield, trying to avoid that sack, and that screen pass. That screen pass nearly intercepted. He breaks the tackle, but he steps out of bounds. Can you believe that screen pass? Oh my goodness, that should have been INT. That was a pick 6, and the DB just fails there. Send him into motion. Gives the ball to McDonald. McDonald is brought down 6 yards on that one. It'll be a 4th and 1 at the 29-yard line. Now the Braves punting unit is going to come onto the field and give these Tigers offense another chance to show a little bit of pride on their offensive unit. I mean, come on now. Let's give us something to look at, something to watch, something to believe in. Do not end the season like this, TSU. Y'all are contenders for the crown. You're going to give it to Alcorn. Fight, baby. Fight back. Sitting the minutes of motion. Kilgore gets the ball and handoff to the outside. Breaks a tackle, so it's not going to be negative. He gets 2 yards on that one. And Kilgore's the only player playing with pride right now. You have to wonder where his blockers are at. I mean, every time they're about to tackle him, it's like 3 or 4 players. Here we go. Beeman looking downfield. He decides he's going to take off himself, trying to get around his blocker. He cannot. He gets brought down. And that's a third. It's going to be a 3rd and 8. Willie Beeman trying his hardest, but just cannot make it happen. Pitching the ball to Kilgore. Kilgore's going to get brutalized there. No gain for him. And the punting unit of TSU is going to come on this field and give this ball back to the Braves. It's just about where. And this is going to be returnable for Blackland. And he's going to bring it out to about the 32-yard line. We have a 1st and 10 here for these Braves. And this game is all but over. 8 minutes and 27 seconds is on the clock as Sparks goes into motion. McDonald gets the ball, breaks a tackle, picks up 4 yards on that play. 2nd and 6, ball at the 36-yard line. And this running back is running hard still, even with the lead. Where is that? He is running hard, and he's able to brutalize that linebacker. And then his receiver comes over and gets some of that action, brutalizing that linebacker. 3rd and 5 after that short game there, and Robinson is going to get this handoff. He's going to get the 1st down and a little bit more. 9-yard gain for him. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line, and Robinson is a very dependable backup, but will he be a very dependable starter one day? Let's see what happens with his future as a receiver is sent into motion. That's Blackland. Hayes hands the ball to Robinson, and Robinson is brought down in the backfield by that linebacker. 3-yard loss. Braves gets a tackle for loss on that one. We have a 2nd and 13 at the 42-yard line, and this game has already looked scary, but right now it is really, really scary with these Braves not being able to pick up yards in that last play. What does this mean? The defense is going to make a stop. The ball just falls to the ground right there. I don't know how Leon Hayes misses Bubba Travis right there. Bubba Travis is wide open over the middle, and Leon Hayes just misses him. 3rd and 13 at the 40-yard line. Hayes looking downfield. This one is caught by Sparks, and Alan Sparks is able to keep this drive alive. Holden brings him down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line, and these Braves are still moving down this field at will, even though there's been 2 dummy plays that just happened. Hayes is going to hit Blackland over the middle, and that's a touchdown for the Braves. Alcorn Braves just scored another touchdown, making this game either further out of hand. This defense is just giving up touchdowns and giving up plays left and right. You have to wonder what is going on here today, ladies and gentlemen. Why are these TSU Tigers falling so hard against this offense? I mean, they've able to contend with some of the best offenses. That's why they're one of the top teams in the SWAC. And right now, against this Alcorn State offense, who's pretty mid, to be fair, they are getting exposed 34-7. Excuse me for that, ladies and gentlemen. Beeman looking downfield. Oh, finds the man open, but that's almost intercepted. Did Vessing breaking off his receiver to make that play in the coverage. He's not even a coverage linebacker, but he's moving like the best outside linebacker ever out here. He's playing with a higher purpose, ladies and gentlemen. Kilgore gets a handoff, gets past, follows lead blockers for 6 yards. 3rd and 4 at the 30, and these Tigers need to get a 1st down right here. Beeman in a pistol needs to come up with a play right here. Hands the ball to Kilgore, and they're leaving it up to Kilgore to get it, and Kilgore picks up 4, but will they get it? No. 4th and inches at the 34-yard line, and instead of just going for it, they send their punting unit out as if they're not down by a whole lot. Man, oh man, you cannot make this up, ladies and gentlemen. Hayes and company will be starting at the 20-yard line, and hopefully they'll be looking to run this clock down, and McDonald gets exploded. He doesn't get a loss. He gets back to the line, but man, that is one of the few times we've seen a linebacker come up and play how they're supposed to be playing all game, as we have Sparks into motion. Hayes looking downfield. These defensive backs just give up everything. McDonald gets the reception, not 3rd and 1 after the 9-yard reception there. And now the Braves are even closer. They have a chance right now to get this 1st down. Hands the ball to Robinson. Robinson can't get past the defensive line there. Kuzma, another tackle for loss for him. And it'll be 4th and 5. And the punting unit is coming back onto the field. And the defense is trying their hardest to give these guys all the possessions possible to get on the board. But the TSU offense is just not being able to answer and respond for this defense of theirs. Their defense is fighting and fighting and fighting, and their offense is not making anything happen. This offensive lineman here gets called for that, and now we have a 1st and 15. Yes, I said for that. We have a 1st and 15. The Tigers. And Kilgore gets a pitch to the outside, breaks a tackle, then gets brought down for 5 yards. So we're back where we started, 2nd and 10. And this TSU offense needs to get into the end zone. I can't say that enough. Beeman sends a man into motion. That's fault. Handing the ball to Kilgore. Kilgore's trying to get around 3 white jerseys. Is not able to, but he gets 2 yards. 3rd and 8 at the 31-yard line. And Beeman needs to make this happen with his arm right here, right now. Sending his tight end into motion. Read his defense. Oh, we have a flag, and it's Dawson Joyner encroachment. So it's going to be a 3rd and 3 instead of a 3rd and 8, and it's got that much easier. The Tigers still have to get this 1st down, though, and sending the minutes in motion. So the clock will expire. The 3rd quarter is over, and now we have the 4s. Put your 4s up. It's the 4th quarter. Put your 4s up. Put your 4s up. Beeman delivers a strike to Haley. All them white jerseys around, and Haley still comes down with it. That's just been the story today. He's been Mr. Reliable. He needs to be targeted a lot more. I know he's already been targeted 9 times, but he needs to be targeted a lot more. Reese Haley, ladies and gentlemen, making big plays as Kilgore breaks that tackle, picks up 3 instead of losing yards right there. We have a 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line, and the Tigers are moving too slow down this field. They need to be faster. They want to get points on the board and get points on the board and get points on the board. They're not going to be able to do that if they're taking forever just to get a 1st down. 3rd and 7 at the 47-yard line after that run that goes nowhere. Beeman and company are trying their hardest here. Barely past midfield. Sending this tight end into motion. Hands the ball up to House. House can't get around his blocker. Can't get around the edge. Picks up 1. 4th and 6. And, I mean, that almost meant nothing. Wasted play. The play calling is so questionable right now. But, hey, man, dude, that's just coaching right there. They actually able to pin them deep at the 2-yard line, so the defense can make some incredible plays here. They might be able to have great starting position on their next drive. Best thing, though, is they get a safety, which they almost do, but McDonald breaks that tackle and pick up 5 instead of losing yards. You hate to see that. They got to him, they got back, knocked him out. Nobody's able to get off the tackle to clean it up. He gets out of there free. And now we have Travis in motion. Hayes looking downfield. It's 1-on-1, and Sparks comes down with it. Sparks comes down with it, and Henderson gets called for holding anyway, even though he didn't touch a single receiver out there. So now we're going to have a conspiracy about the SWAC refs, which, you know, in real life is, you know, whatever. No game there. 2nd and 10. Kuzma gets the stop right there to make sure that McDonald's not able to get any yards. Hayes at the line, trips to the right, to the left, scratch that motion, trips to the left, 2 to the right. Hayes looking downfield, looking deep, and it's gonna be swatted down there, which should have been intercepted. These DBs have to change their mindset. We need interceptions, baby, not knockdowns. Leon Hayes at the line, pitches the ball to McDonald. McDonald's able to fall forward, can't get that 1st down. It's gonna be 4th and 1. They're gonna mark him 4th and 1, so he gets 9 yards from that one. 43-yard line. We have a 4th and 1, and they're going for it as if they're down. Why are the Braves going for it like they're down? Gets the 1st down, of course, because, you know, that running back is him. But why is the Braves playing like that? Why are the Braves playing like they're losing? That's crazy. They go for it on 4th and 1. They said we're not coming off this field. That's crazy. He's off his back foot to the running back, and he gets it. Robinson's able to catch that in traffic. 35-yard reception, and now they're in the red zone, baby. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line, and these Braves are playing like they're behind and trying to catch right back up. Hayes takes the ball, but of course, he's not going to make it to the end zone running like that. I mean, bruh, slow. Peterson gets the tackle right there to stop him, and we have a 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. Pitch it outside. McDonald breaks a tackle, but he cannot get in, being brutalized after breaking that tackle. We have a 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line, and they need to get this ball to Robinson and let him run this in. Don't do anything crazy. They give the Robinson, and Robinson runs this in, and they don't do anything crazy. Touchdown! Braves. Sean Robinson gets a touchdown on that one, and wow, man. Wow. I mean, that is crazy. This game, it actually came down to play calling, if you want to be honest. I mean, TSU has called all the wrong plays and all the wrong moments, and Alcorn and Alcorn just has not. I mean, they've called the right plays in the right moments, and I'm talking about, it sounds like I'm telling the future. Seriously. And it's crazy. This is a live. It's a live broadcast. I'm just doing what makes sense, baby. It's X's and O's. Football is a really beautiful, fun, simple game, and it doesn't need to be extra at times. And those one times where it just had to be simple, and they were kept this simple. Beeman's gonna drop back, looking downfield. He's gonna throw some men going to the outside, and that DB tried to get the interception there, but could not. We have a face mask from the Joyner. So Joyner is on the defensive line, causing problems. I mean, come on, man. That attitude is bad. The pro scouts are looking at that, man. You have to keep that under control. You have to keep that under control. Hart, the tight end, gets a reception right there. 3 yards for him. It's going to be 2nd and 7. About the 48-yard line. And these Tigers are trying to move. With under 7 minutes left to go in this game, Kilgore gets a handoff, and he's going to fall forward for a 9-yard gain, getting that first down that they need. Chain gain is moving, new set of downs, and the ball is spotted at the 39-yard line. Beeman pitched the ball out to Kilgore again, investing it just too fast for Kilgore to get out of there. 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line. I mean, it kind of make you wonder what's his 40 time. That closing speed is amazing. And boom, to the moon, house. Gets exploded in the backfield by Taxman. And Taxman, another guy who seems to be faster than what he maybe is on that play. As we have this quarterback throw the ball to his running back and his incomplete pass. 4th and 11. And they don't go for it. So the team that's losing will not go for it on a 4th down, right? But the team that's winning, who wants to put more points on the board, will most definitely do that. You have to wonder. You have to just wonder, what's up with these coaches? What's up with these coaches? Do they not understand that this is for the championship? This is for the chance at the championship, I should say. Do they not want to make it this year? Losing 2 yards is gonna be a McDonald on that. Zahner, where was that at? The position they scored. They needed you on that one. You do it now, but we need you to do it when we need you. Hey, he hands the ball to McDonald gets folded. 9-yard gain for him, 3rd and 4. 9-yard gain for him. This is an 8-yard gain. Ball at 25-yard line. Hayes gives it to Robinson. Robinson can't break that tackle, so we have a 4th down, 4th and 4, as he's able to get back to the line. Now, no, they're not. This time they're going to punt the ball off. 4th and 3 from the 25-yard line. Block. Punts his ball off to Kilgore. Kilgore breaks a tackle and is able to bring that ball out to the 27-yard line. They're going to give him 28-yard line in between the 27-28-yard line. Beeman, empty set. Just back. Throws a quick strike, and this one's going to go to the ground. Defense is all over that one. 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line. I understand he needs to take chances, but maybe he should hold the ball a little longer and get a little further down the field. Throwing it to 3-4 the white jerseys is not ideal, as he throws it right there, and just the receiver that time just could not come up with it. And I don't even understand why try him. He's been unreliable today. Unreliable. He should have threw it to Haley. I mean, that's the man who's been catching all the balls today. And there goes Falk getting his reception for 20 yards right there. We have a new set of downs, and finally, wide receiver the 1 wakes up and decides to join the game. Beeman needs to make better decisions. 11 and 14 is just not catching for him right now. And he throws it right into the teeth of the defense. 3 white jerseys, but nobody's able to catch it and come down with it. So it will not be an INT right there. 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line with under 3 minutes left in this game. Beeman throws a strike over Ryan. And this time, Haley, the man who's been catching it, gets the reception and gets brought down. And that is what I was talking about. Haley and Falk are the guys to throw it to. They're the only ones that are interested right now. Throws it, and this one is almost intercepted. He throws it to Peasy Jr. and Ryan. He is too confident on that throw. He needs to relax. The left side of the field is locked down. Stop looking there. Beeman. He gets to Kilgore over the middle, brought down. That'll be a 15-yard reception. The Tigers are into the red zone, and they are feeling it. Again, he needs to look out for 33 and 34. Those guys are extremely dangerous on that defense. If he's going to throw this ball, if he's not, then these blockers need to block. He had a man open over the middle. Instead, he throws it to Ryan, and Ryan happily catches that interception. And wow, man, just think he had a man over the middle open who could have gotten him a touchdown. He throws it into double coverage. It's crazy to me. 1st and 10 at the inch-yard line with a receiver in motion. Hayes has to get rid of this ball fast if he's going to throw it. He's not. McDonald's going to get the handoff and gets blown up in the backfield. That's going to be 2 points for these TSU Tigers, making it 41-9. They're going to get the ball back right here on this kickoff. And Kilgore has an opportunity to bring this ball out far, and he does not bring it out far, but he does bring it out to the 32-yard line, and these Tigers are in a shotgun formation with Kilgore to the right. Beeman looking downfield, throws it to Haley. Haley catches it and he's brought down. 22-yard reception for Haley, and TSU calls a timeout as if they're anywhere near winning this game. This is for pride, I assume, so they're going to call this timeout. Sending Haley into motion. Beeman is leading his defense, looking downfield as he snaps his ball, gets it to Kilgore. Kilgore gets it for 18 yards on this one. It's 1st and 10, this time at the 28-yard line. They are looking to put points on this board, and I'm not going to lie to you, I hope they do. I hope they get the pride they need so next season they can come back and be focused and be ready to actually be a contender, maybe. See how recruiting goes for them in this spring. As Beeman is in the gun, driving back, looking downfield, delivers a strike to Haley, and Haley gets 15 yards on that one. And that would be 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Beeman and company. Beeman's in the gun, reading his defense, trying to make something happen here, folks. 10 minutes is the man in motion. Excuse me, that corner route is denied by PZ Jr. You better be glad he didn't put his hands up for an interception there, because that sure is possible with that man there. You have to be careful with him. Beeman throws a strike into the end zone, and this one is almost taken by Ryan. He's testing all the wrong defensive backs on this one. It's looking like the last drive. He needs to just take the man that's open and not try to force it to guys who cannot get to the ball, please, as this one is just dropped. So we have a 4th and 10 at the 13-yard line. I am as frustrated as the coach is at this point, because this is freaking ridiculous. If he would just take the damn, stop throwing it to dangerous places. And this one is called by Cummings. Touchdown, Cummings. Took a while, it was a long time coming, but Cummings gets the reception for a touchdown, making it 15, now 16 with this PAT, 2:41. These Braves are winning with 43 seconds left on the clock, and the Tigers are going to come out to try an onside kick against one of the faster players in this world, and of course that is a failure as Taxman recovers it. So this is a 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line, and I'm expecting a victory formation play here back to back for this walk-off victory. Let's see if we get that, and we are going to get that, ladies and gentlemen. So I would like to say this, that I am PTG, and I'm happy to call this week 10 matchup. These guys fought hard all year, and I don't know what happened to the defense of TSU today or the offense of TSU today, but they just did not show up for this one. This is over by large and by far, and I'm going to give the player of the game to the legacy kid, Easy Peasy Jr., for the impressive defensive play this game. He's going to get the PDG's player of the game. Please tune in and stay tuned in this Saturday. It's going to be more action.